First Tips question today, sponsored by Trantolo and Trantolo, your personal injury law firm. Their family wants to help your family, so let them. Been doing it for over 85 years in Hartford, Waterbury, Bridgeport, New Haven, and Torrington. A couple new places in New York and Riverhead and Melville. To get a hold of Trantolo and Trantolo, dial 9-844-999-9999. Which boos hurt worse? The ones that were directed towards Jalen Hurts. Or Russell Wilson, excuse me. Okay. Deshaun Watson after he blew out his Achilles, or the burning in effigy of Saquon Barkley's jersey in the parking lot. I mean, why? He didn't want to leave New York.
It depends on who you're asking who it hurts. Like if it's the player, I think Saquon loved it. It's like, guys are so
he brought
stupid.
It up.
You're so
he brought
stupid.
it up that I don't think they're going to boo me much.
I think Russ respected it, but still used it as fuel for his fire. And I think for Deshaun, it is it is like a sorry. There's nothing I can do for you people. You people will hate me no matter what I do from here on out.
And so getting hurt actually helped. Then the backup gets hurt. And then you bring in Jameis Winston, and they cheer him. I thought that was okay.
It was more than boos. They were chanting, "You deserve it," and while he was towel on the head, crying in pain because his Achilles just ripped off of his leg. And they were chanting, "You deserve it." And again, this is the Browns fan who's been tortured in football. Now, for me, what hurts me is the booing of Saquon Barkley. That, to me, is I don't want to be associated with you people whatsoever. I don't want to be associated with the Browns fan either that boos the guy that just tore his Achilles out. But there's, some off-the-field stuff that I can sympathize with, that I understand, those boos. Well, I just don't understand the Saquon boo.
As a Cowboy fan, I told you this when he was free agent, and I was like, listen, we'll take him. He's a fabulous player.
Oh, yeah.
Fabulous player. Came back from a devastating knee injury to regain his form and be an absolute monster carrying the football for you. I thought he was underutilized last year. Shame on you for not giving him the ball 25, 30 times a game. It's not his fault, and that's what Philadelphia's doing, making sure he touches the ball a lot. Because right now, Hurts is not Jalen Hurts. And so, when you look at the just awful running situation in Dallas, I don't look at it like, hey, he defected and went to another country, or he shamed you in some particular way. You didn't want him. You weren't going to give him a lot of money to run the football for you. Again, now all of a sudden everybody needs a running game. It's kind of gone full circle. Okay, now we're going to defend the pass more. You have to run the football to win football games. And but he went within the division, which for me, touche. He wants to play the Giants twice a year. He wants to show you what you lost. And now you're going to boo him? No, boo the Mara family. Boo the general manager of the Giants.
Every time Joe Shane is showed, there better be boos. If you're going to boo the guy that, by the way, market value, below his worth, did not hold out, always showed up at camp, was never a pain, especially for the franchise.
Actually, he's a great ambassador. He's a great, and even when he was those questions were popped to him yesterday about talking smack about the Giants. Like, I will not.
I know.
They drafted me. They were great to me. So that just shows you're a problem. You've got a problem if you don't recognize Saquon was a very good player for you. He had no options but to go somewhere else and earn a living. There's a side between the difference of being in the business aspect of it or the player. The NFL is hell on you. It really is. There's so many injuries week to week. I'm shocked more guys aren't hurt in more particular ways. But then to sit there and burn the guy's uniform, that's just ridiculous. If he went from the Eagles to the Cowboys in a couple years, what are you going to do? Burn the Eagles jerseys? I mean, it's just stupid at this point. If you're that guy, then you have an issue. You really do, because I just find it shameful that you're blaming players when it's not up to them where they can play and earn a living.
What's going on with this Steeler quarterback situation, though?
I still like Justin Fields better.
He won the game. He won the game.
I don't feel Russ Wilson. Yeah, the team won the game.
Won the game 5-2. Like this Tomlin's going to do it again, man. He's going to get back to the playoffs.
But you do have two good quarterbacks. I wouldn't say great, but you have two guys that are effectively good enough to beat anybody in the league.
Raiders will take either one of them right now.
What happened to the Patriots defense this weekend?
Patriots will take either one of them. Well, the Patriots,
cow.
Drake May is
Honestly,
not the problem.
Drake May's not the problem.
He's
So
not
let's
the
stop
problem.
talking about him. Talk about the rest of the team's a problem. All right, when we come back, who we had. I'm interested to see this because I think I really, really messed up this weekend.
If you missed our 2020